we need to go to the Cook Neon Hotline. Lee Haygood, with part of the X Sports Radio Network, he covers Loretta, joins us on the phone. And Lee, we are so glad to get you on the phone finally. Tough night for Loretto, but I wanted to call about the player that was life-flighted off the field in the first quarter, my friend.
Yeah, unfortunately, had one go down in the first quarter. The Mustangs were actually holding their own, guys, until we had an injury late in the first quarter, about 1 minute and 7 seconds. Unfortunately, one of our players went down, pretty hard hit, and he went down late on the field and pretty much moved his legs and his arms, guys, but later on, they finally went ahead and strapped him to the board and actually had to airlift him to get him out of Loretto and up to hopefully Nashville or somewhere, where they could take good care of him. But unfortunately, just a bad loss for the Loretto Mustangs tonight.
Lee, we appreciate you joining us on the Friday Night Thunder Scoreboard Show, and it did seem like that it was an early on. It was a very competitive game. Do you know the extent of the injury? I mean, obviously it's good news that he was moving his extremities a little bit, but have you had for the listeners down there in Lawrence County, have you had an update on his condition at all?
Unfortunately, guys, I have not. We've been trying to make contact with some folks that may know, and as of this time, no one has heard that we have gotten in contact with.
All right. It seemed like a tough night tonight for injuries, and you got a Waverly team that kind of opened up and really had a huge second quarter against you, right?
Absolutely, guys. Like I say, Mustangs were holding their own in the first quarter. I mean, we're down to our third-string quarterback because of a loss of one and injury to another. So down to our third-string quarterback, but we were holding our own offensively and defensively until the injury occurred. And actually, the first score that they had was about 1 minute left in the first quarter. When they scored was the actual injury that occurred, and it was just like someone, stuck a pinhole in us, and we just kind of deflated after that. But when you got an injury that bad, unfortunately, your team kind of goes down, and of course you gave up a score and got a player hurt at the same time. So, but hats off to a tough Waverly team. They were definitely good when they come in.
All right, you got Eagleville next weekend, Eagleville. Good luck in that, and I'll be watching you again on Mustang TV.
That sounds great, man. Like I say, MustangTV.com and the X Sports Radio Networks where you can find Loretto Mustang football.
All right, Lee, thank you so much. We need to get you on more often. I'll do a better job of that, okay?
Thanks, guys. I do appreciate your time.
All righty. One of the I don't know, they got about 42 stations down there on the X Sports Radio Network now.
Yeah, that's
down on the border.
It sounds like a fine network of sports.
They are
a lot of those guys on.
Yeah, they do a great job. They really do, and